All right, so we did a push day. Now it's a pull day, all body weight. And I made this just kind of with the thought process of, well, maybe to hold people over, it's not going to be overly tough because you don't have any equipment. But I started going through it, tweaking some of the exercises, making them my own, and I'm smoked. So if you're ready, let's get after it. So the key to making this an effective day is all about leverage. How can you work against yourself to hit the muscles we're trying to hit to get some growth? Whether it be sliding yourself across the ground, even just lifting yourself up, or even flexing on a different path than you're used to, we're gonna do all of them today. You're also gonna need a hand towel for 2 of the exercises we do. Now, if that doesn't sound like one of your typical weekday nights of leveraging your body weight and using a hand towel, then it's like I don't even know you anymore. All right, so we're gonna start out by isolating it all the way down to your lats. So you need something slick under your feet, socks, or even a towel would work, because we're gonna slide forward and back and really create a pullover-like motion. And to crank up the intensity, we're gonna do it unilaterally. So the best way to hit these is really use that offhand as support and get a little bit of assistance as you come up. But what it's also gonna do is allow you to really lean back and pull and finish the contraction off into your lat. And the nice part about these is as you stretch back, you can really force the stretch by keeping that forearm on the ground the entire time, but still actively stretching that lat. So as you pull through, you get a nice full range of motion, even though you're just stuck on the floor. All right, so next up, we're hitting a variation of Supermans that look too easy and too simple to be effective. But for anybody that's ever competed before, they know that just slowly flexing your muscle is one of the hardest things you can do. I guarantee if you do these correctly, you're gonna be in sore places that you didn't even know you have. That you look at the anatomy chart and be like, I swear to God, this weird soreness, not even a muscle on there. It's gonna be bad. Look at that, it's one exercise. I think I got a problem. Again, the key to this is going as slow as possible. I'll give you an example. As a kid, we used to go to the dunes and we used to ride sand rails all the time. And they had this one race that you did that the ballsiest people would do. And they go up to the mountain. It was the steepest mountain they had. And they would try to go as slow as possible without flipping backwards over, right? So your goal should be the same exact idea. If one rep takes you 20 seconds, you're on the right track. Because what you want to do is as you're really coming down, flexing as hard as you can, slowly lifting that chest off, it should be one of the most painful things you've done. All right, so we're gonna take our handy dandy hand towel here and do a variation of standing hypers. But the difference here is normally when I do them, I'm trying to flex from that lower back up, trying to arch from those spinal erectors and come all the way up. Now with this, you're gonna actually meet the contraction right in the middle. So you'll start the extension in that lower back, but at the same time, you're actually gonna flex those rear delts and those upper traps. So then as you arch up, you're gonna make that contraction peak right in the middle of your back. Well, that sucked in a good way so far. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do is hit those biceps. We're gonna take that hand towel and actively work against those legs. All right, so what you're gonna do is wrap that hand towel underneath your knees. So you're gonna lean back, curl those feet right off the floor. And what I want you to do is actually push away just a little bit with those knees so you can hold a static contraction. Now to amplify the eccentric portion of it, I want you, instead of just letting it down, I want you to actively drive those legs away, fight it down, and that's one rep. So as always, like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Leave a comment in the video what I'm gonna do next, because right now more than ever, I'm putting out a ton of stuff for at home. So just let me know. We're going dumbbells, gotta do band stuff as well. Body weight, of course. So get after it, get growing. I'll talk to you soon.